out here until you're ready to be nice. Hands are not for hitting. When you're ready to use your inside voice, you can talk to me. Laura Lane. Hey. Use your inside voice.
This tantrum could have been prevented or been very, very mild if the mom would have been clear about three things related to child development. I'm going to talk from the angle of a parent of a highly sensitive child or a parent of a neurodivergent child. So if you have an autistic child, a child who has ADHD, or just a highly sensitive one. Number one, a meltdown like this could have been prevented or been really, really mild if the parent of a highly sensitive child understands that when their nervous system is upset, dysregulated, not calm, cannot receive instruction. And this mother particularly was very focused on instruction and not on regulation. I need you to be nice. I need you to use your inside voice. Her child cannot give her that yet because the nervous system needs to calm down. Number two, if you are a parent of a highly sensitive child and you want their meltdown to be a lot shorter and milder, you need to be aware of their sensory needs. So, what is this? Basically, for a highly sensitive child, to feel things feels a lot more than any other child. So if it is hot outside, she's still in diapers, it makes sense to me if this is a highly sensitive child while she's asking to go in because it feels too much. If I were in diapers and if I'm outside here in Phoenix, I would be screaming too, having autism. If this is the case, this child has no way and chance to calm down anytime soon in that environment that is really hard for her nervous system. The mom was very focused on the instruction, on we use kind hands, we use kind words, we are nice, and she was not really seeing the needs beneath those behaviors. Now, one point to the mom, she was trying really hard to not be upset, and I mean, that's better than yelling. She was engaging the child, but she was not connected emotionally to the child. And this is something that I see a lot for people who are trying a more respectful approach. They are talking calmly, but they're not necessarily connecting at an emotional level with their kids. And their kids see that, read through that, and that's why they don't calm down. And this takes me to point number three. If you are a parent of a highly sensitive child, it's highly possible that you are a highly sensitive person as well. For example, I am autistic as well, and I am the mother of a highly sensitive child. So, possibly when your child is feeling upset from the environment, you are feeling it with your child. What happens here though? That you have fully mature brain to help yourself, but your child doesn't have fully mature brain to help themselves. So in this case, if you are this parent, before even focusing on seeing the child, my encouragement is for you to see yourself and do something that science calls co-regulation, meaning that I am taking steps to regulate my nervous system and showing it to my daughter, to my highly sensitive child, so they can take steps to regulate their nervous system. So if this mother would have been taking deep breaths, if this mother would have taken the child out of that environment that for sure was too much for her, maybe it wasn't inside the house because inside the house there is a baby and then the child was throwing things, but maybe it could have been another place that it was not hot, that the sun was not beating on their face, a place where you and your child can work on co-regulating, meaning on calming down. Your child is going to give to you what you give to them. If they are highly sensitive, they're very in tune with what's going on inside of you. This mom was talking calmly, but if the inside of her, she was upset, she was like, oh, I'm going to prove to the world that this gentle parenting thing doesn't work, and I'm more focused on the phone that on what's happening behind me, then it's hard for a highly sensitive child to calm down. If this parent stops for a moment and sees herself first, I know that the next step is that she's going to see her child. Right now, she's very focused on seeing the problem. My encouragement, if you are that parent, is see yourself first, see how you can help yourself first, and model it to your child, and they will come down a lot sooner than if you don't do it. If you have further questions about highly sensitive children and their big emotions, let me know in the comments.